First thing we're gonna need is the prime rib. I'm gonna cryovac half of this. Right here, this is the lip right here. But you can kind of see the seam. You can kind of come in and get started on that. After you break through that first part of fat, you'll be able to see it. See that lip right there? This is just how I learned how to do it. This other side, a little bit. Just cutting this in half. Could have got a better knife to do that, but whatever. This is the world I live in right now. So I'll set that aside. Here, I like fresh ground coffee. So we're gonna do two tablespoons of 100% pure cacao, 2 tablespoons of packed brown sugar, chili powder, we do paprika, with 1 teaspoon of fresh ground black pepper, 3 teaspoons of salt. Okay, let's mix this together and see what we got. Be pretty liberal with it. Some people could look at this and be like, well, I don't really like that coffee flavor. Don't use the coffee. Make a cocoa rub. Don't like the cocoa? Just make a coffee rub. Substitute some things out. Make it less bitter, more bitter. Add more salt if you like more salt. This is just how I'm using it. This is just how I like it at my house. This has gotten good responses for the people that I cook for. May not be that way for you. There's more than one way to bathe a cat. You don't even have to use it. There's actually a really basic rub that you can make with you know, the same ingredients, except instead of cocoa and coffee, you just do the base of brown sugar and chili powder. Then you add some like oregano and thyme and some other things, garlic powder and whatnot, and you have yourself a decent rub. This is gonna sit for about 1 to 2 hours, and then we're gonna go throw it on the smoker. All right, we're gonna kick our smoker on, set it to 250 to start out with. All right, there we go. Look at that. Take our probe here and jam it right in the center of that. And on the trigger, you just hit this little button here. 59 degrees. We're gonna get some water filled up in this thing because we're gonna blanch some green beans, and then we're also going to par cook some of these potatoes. You gotta wash these. The second pot filled up now. Put it in that. Let's see how this is doing. The green beans, get them nice and low. Kind of just scoot them in there. You can already start to see it. They start to brighten up a lot. Give this just a quick spray down. Nice and drained. And let them cool off. This is a really good example right here. You get that like kind of floofy. Nope. Love Montreal steak seasoning. We're just gonna use a little bit of vegetable oil, put it on these. Gonna sprinkle this over here. All right, so throw a little bit of that on there. We're gonna get these nice and coated. Bacon. We're just gonna cook it all together. 425. Looking good. All right, let's kill this. Crank this bitch all the way up to high. And our green beans. Since we already started them earlier, they're not gonna take super long at all. And then we'll throw those in. 2 parts salt to 1 part pepper. Dump them in here. These are done. D-U-N, done. This is the most important part. We're sitting at 122. Everything's done. Then over here on the stove. Moment of truth. Is it overcooked or is it right? What do you think? Leave your opinions down in the comments.